In 6.2, we have the plans of a house, and we want to find the approximate area of this house as it says in this. Now, we don't have to be exact, but we need to be close. So last year, you talked a lot about deconstructing to find the area, and with this floor plan, it's going to be very hard to deconstruct. So let's look at this. How would we answer this question? So when I saw this, I looked and I thought, okay, if I use the outside walls and I move this wall over here, which is 8 feet, that would give this entire side a total of 34 feet. Okay. And if I move this wall down here, that's going to be this entire side. 33 plus 7 would give us 40 feet. Now I have two dimensions of a rectangle. I know this isn't a rectangle. We're going to come back and look at this in a minute. But to find the area, we want to multiply the length times the width. So that's 34 times 40. And that's going to give us approximately 1,360 square feet. Now, when we look at this, we have some empty spaces that we can include in this. So right here, we have this rectangle that represents some empty space. I want to take those empty spaces away. So I have an area of 12 times 8, which is 96 square feet. Now, I want to take that away from this in a few minutes. And if I look here, I have another rectangle that I can take away, and I have 7 times 5.5. And 7 times 5.5 will give me 38.5 feet that I can take away here. But now I have this section right here. Let's relate this back to a triangle. And so we're going to need this length and this length because the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. All right. So if I look at this, I've got to find some way to find the area. So what I did is I took this complete length here, 40 feet, and I took away this 12 feet that would be up here, and this 8.5 feet, and I got a total of 19.5 feet for this part right here. I did the same thing here. This all has to equal the same 34 feet because we know the parallel lines in a rectangle are congruent. So I have 9 feet here that I took away, and I have 5.5 feet here that I took away. So when I took that away from 34, I got another 19.5 feet. So the area of a triangle, I'm going to go over here and do that. I have to do 19.5 feet times 19.5 feet, and I've got to divide all of that by 2 because I have a rectangle. And when I did that, I got somewhere around 190.1 square feet for that area that I want to take away. So now I got to take away this. I've got to take away this. And I also have to take away that 190.1 square feet. Okay, I have to take that away. So if I add those up and take it away, or if I just get my calculator and I go back to that 1,360 square feet, and I take away the 96 feet, and then I take away the 38.5 feet, and then I take away the 190.1 feet, that's going to give me about 1,035 square feet. But here's the thing. It says we want to include the balcony. So that means now, since this balcony is kind of in this triangle, I got to put the balcony back in. And remember, this is approximate. So yeah, I know that this is kind of strange right in here. And I also see that we have an entryway that's not. We're not going to worry about that because it's not really important to our estimation. But I can see that this balcony is about 4 by 11 feet. So that means I've got to add 44 feet back into this. And so when I do that, that's going to give me about 1,079 total square feet. Okay? That's a lot of work. You may have to listen to this one again.